Hey y'all, welcome back to part 3 of Chateau Bellevue Grimaldi. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Shy in Second Life, and on this channel we check out aesthetically pleasing places in the virtual world of Second Life, and I also sporadically do lifestyle vlogs. So if you're interested in content like this, go ahead and subscribe. So y'all, I know that he's going to be coming on at some point in time, so I'm like, let me just do my disclaimer fairly early. It's so much on this whole land. I really hope that I don't get turned around. I know it's a possibility because I'm looking everywhere and I ain't really paying attention to which door I came into. I'm just kind of, taking it all in. Like I said, in the first part of this video, the first time I came to a manor like this, I just was not, okay, let's figure it out. We came from this way. Is that a cat? Oh, are you gonna be still? This cat ain't gonna be still. This cat already moving around too much. I knew it. I just want to see. Don't waste our time like this. Oh, you cute. Oh, you know what? It's whatever. Don't try to come in front of me now. I think we over here. We going this way. Look at this. So yeah, when I first came to a manor like this, I really didn't want nobody to know that I was in Second Life, which is weird because it's like, why not? But I didn't. I just did not want anyone to know that I was in Second Life. So I really tried my best to try to make it feel like, or make you watch it and be like, it's beautiful. I don't really care where she is, but it's beautiful. And I really don't know, like, if I carry like a level of shame with being in Second Life. I don't know. That's something that I really have to do a lot of introspection on, because I still don't know why I felt that way. I think the biggest part, this is by far one of the nicest arrangements. Now, they have a lot of beautiful arrangements here, but I think I really just love the simplicity of this. They have very, the pops of color are not like so like right at you, and I really do like that. But I just kind of think that I felt like if people knew that I was in Second Life, they wouldn't want to watch the content. They would be like, okay, well, we don't want to watch something like this because we don't know anything about Second Life. Is this the way that we went? I don't know. Is this what we went into? No, it's not. It's beautiful. I got turned around real quick, y'all, but I actually went the right way. Look how beautiful this is. And so just to be here and be in a different space, when I tell y'all, I feel so comfortable doing these videos now. At first, when I would take y'all on tours and stuff like that, I would be very like apprehensive. I wanted everything to be so perfect. I spent a lot of time like going around the lands beforehand before I actually brought them to y'all, because I wanted to like have a path already set to go with y'all. Like, I wanted to be able to know, like, okay, well, don't go left when you get to this point, go right. And all it took was one day of me just not being on schedule, and I was just like, look, we finna just walk around and see it together. And the way that video was just so well received, I was like, I can do it. I can just do it like this. We can figure it out together. And that's literally what we do when we go on these lands. The most I will do is pan out just to make sure that there is enough land for me to be able to get a nice video from. Y'all don't really like those short videos. Y'all don't really like the short videos. So I make sure that the lands are large enough. I love this pillow. It's like the dragon. I want to make sure y'all don't like the shorter videos, so I love to make sure that the lands are going to be large enough for us, because I want us to really get a good feel for the space. I don't like this. I don't like no rodents. That's not a bunny. That's a rat. I know a damn rat when I see one. That's a rat. This is a cute arrangement as well, so dainty. And so once I see that the lands are large enough, or I feel like it's going to be enough space that we can cover, I love this. This gives me like a harp type feel. Once I know that the land is going to be large enough as to where we'll be able to cover a nice amount of land and get like a nice feel for the space, then I'm like, okay, this is what we're going to go and see. But I don't walk around these lands or none of that. When I came to this place, I walked a little past the horse. No, let me not lie. I actually did. The first time I came here, I walked a little bit past the horse and I was like, okay, cool. But it was another land that I had seen, that I had found, that was like this, and they didn't have, the rooms were not decorated. When I went into one of the rooms were not decorated. I think I went into the very first room, I want to say. I peeked in. I just looked at, I made sure it was furniture in there. I didn't look at any details of it or anything. I just popped in. I said, okay, it's furniture in here. I popped the other one. I said, okay, it's furniture over here. I panned upstairs for a half a second. I said, okay, it's furniture in here. I didn't know the detail. I didn't get a glimpse of the colors and any of that. And I was like, okay, we're going to come back to this because I want to be amazed with y'all. You know, I love being surprised. This is another beautiful one, right? Oh, the arrangements are wonderful. I love being surprised with y'all. I love being just completely wowed with y'all because this is how I have been before I started recording. There's never a time that I'm recording in Second Life where I'm like, this is not surprising. Every tour that I take y'all on, like every place that we go, it is a place that I'm always so pleasantly surprised of. And what's so crazy is it just shows you how great the Second Life creators are, because they can be a hit or miss. You know, they can be a hit or miss. Now, I am very much so. This is too cute. If I drop down and I don't like what I see when I drop down, I don't even spend time trying to like, well, let me just give it a chance. I don't do that. And I know that there are a lot of tours that we probably have missed out on with me having that type of mindset. But I just kind of feel like in Second Life, wherever you land, that is your first impression. Look how nice this is. Look at the meshing on this. When you drop down on the land, that's your first impression. And so if I drop down on the land and it's given very much so lackluster, it's given very much so, if this is my first impression of this place, I don't need to look any further. I'm not going to look. I'm just not going to look. And I know that there are probably so many beautiful places. This is, I forgot what you call that. I want to say dragon fruit, but it's not dragon fruit. I forgot what you call it. And that's just how it is. So the lands that I've come to where I've dropped down, including this one, and it was absolutely beautiful. I was absolutely correct for us to go around and look at it, because I have yet to be disappointed. There has never been a time where we have dropped down on the land and I was not completely impressed, or I was just not completely taken aback by the beauty of it all. Look how beautiful. Listen, I'm gonna say that for every room, because where the lie at though? You know, where's the lie? It is so I ain't even gonna get into it, y'all. I'm just not. I'm not gonna do it. Now, I am suspecting that this video is probably gonna run a little longer than the first video, but we're not gonna do a part 3. We're not gonna do it. Are we gonna listen? Let me shut up. Let me not say that. I don't feel like we've been here that long though. I just don't. But you know, maybe we have. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? This the first video of the new year, so we can do that. You know, we can do that. Maybe we about to start vibing out and having longer videos. I don't know how y'all feel about that. Would y'all be okay with like a 30-minute tour? Would we be okay with that? If a video goes 30-40 minutes, would we be okay with that? Would that be something that y'all would want to stick around for? If y'all don't want to, please tell me. It's okay. Y'all not gonna hurt my feelings if y'all like, no, you know, Candace, you know, we love Shine Second Life, but we like a nice little 15-20 minute video, you know, a little 1-2 buckle my shoe. We don't want anything a little too long. I could feel that. I really could appreciate that, but please let me know. If y'all don't say that, I'm just gonna do it and see how y'all like it, you know. But I would really appreciate if y'all just kind of give me that type of feedback and let me know. That might be something that I'll put on a community tab as well, just for anybody that might not have watched this video or saw it when I actually posted it. But yeah, because this land, it's a lot to look at, and I'm taking my time with this place. I don't think we haven't had any 2-parters during Vlogmas, so you know, I think we were, we were due for one. We were due for one. All of the lands that I went on for Vlogmas that I thought were going to end up being a two-parter, this chair is nice. Now, I like this. I like stuff like this. It has like a masculine yet feminine feel to it, and I do like that. Very, very unisex is what it's giving. That's the heat coming on, y'all. So I'm like, the lands that I thought were gonna be a two-parter, they were not a two-parter, and so I was very happy about that, because sometimes I feel like we have, oh, she's like, gotta tell you a secret, mama. A lot of the times I'll think that the lands are gonna be like that. I've been on the lands for a long time, and then I'll look and I'm like, oh, that wasn't a long time at all. See, this is a more colorful arrangement. It's very beautiful, but I'm leaning, I err more on the side of the more, simplistic, if you will, arrangements. Those tend to be my favorite. I love all of the tea sets. I love the details on the tea sets. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, it'll be one of those things where I feel like we've been here for a very long time, and then I'll look and I'm like, oh, that's not long at all, because of course, some things is gonna get cut. The detail, y'all. Oh, look at this. Look at how nice this is. This arrangement has always been one of my favorite arrangements. It definitely has that Victorian type style to it. It also gives me that feeling of like, I forgot the name of that liquor bottle, but that's the vibe that it gives me. I'm so excited. Like, every room is, oh, look at, oh. Now I don't know. This is this my favorite? I don't know. I love look at the Tiffany blue. It's a little deeper, a lot deeper than the Tiffany blue, but you see how they have all of like the reds with the brownish reds and things like that, but then you have like the pop of the teal. I love it, and it mixes so well with it's a lot of colors in here. Look at all these colors. It's a lot of colors in here, but everything goes together, and I absolutely love that. I love this for us. I love this for us. Y'all know I love a house. Between houses and food in Second Life, those are my two favorite things. My two absolute favorite things in Second Life to see. I feel like the houses in Second Life, the pre-decorated homes in Second Life, and the food in Second Life, it always gives the space just such a beautiful flair. This space, I'm walking all on top of stuff. My bad. The colors in here have such a nice warm feel to it, and it really brings in everything. It makes everything feel like it's closer than what it actually is, because this room is about the same size as a lot of the other rooms. However, because the wood is darker, it does make it feel more cozy, not congested, but it feels full. It's giving full. It's giving very much so full, but I really like that. I love all of this. This just really brings out the girly girl in me, and I really love that. I really, really love. Side note, y'all, I am ready to change my home. I know. Don't say it, because y'all sound like Mama Aries. Like, you just showed us the damn house, and now you're ready to do something different. And is. You know what? I get bored, and that's just really one of my things that I do for my pastime. Run, I think that's how you pronounce their name, but what they be like, that's not how you pronounce it. That's how I pronounce it. I'm pronouncing it very phonetically. They have been like really pushing out a lot of their skyboxes for the weekend sales. I hope y'all really have been getting into that. If y'all really like buying houses on the weekend sale, that's my jam. Buying houses on the weekend sale, and so they've had a lot of nice ones that they have been putting out, and I just been snatching them up. Scarlet Creative, they got a lot of houses, so I guess they like the shit. You want this one? That's what it's given these last couple of weeks, but it's always gonna be something for everybody. So we ain't gonna do too much on Scarlet Creative. Scarlet Creative has been very, very good to me over my time in Second Life when it comes to buying homes at a very reasonable price. So we're not gonna say too much. Is that like marble? Are the baseboards like a marble-ish? I love that. such a nice accent that you really have to be looking for some of these things to really be able to notice them. Ooh, I love this. So you see, this is about the same size as the space, that the room that we were just in, but because the walls are a little lighter, it makes it look larger, but it's not, it ain't larger. It's about the same. It's the same size. I love this bedroom. Yeah, you see me just a little bit of everywhere. I'm looking just a little bit of everywhere because I don't know what I want to see. I love this. I love the what is it called? What am I trying to say? Where it's like what's on one side is on the other side. The word is escaping me, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It's gonna come to me in like a very odd time, but I really do love this. I love when things like really have cohesiveness. That's not the word that I'm thinking of, but that's a word that works. I love how everything is very cohesive, where it's like things are like mirroring one another. So it's like if something is on one side, it'll be like on the other side as well. And I really do like that. So like the plate arrangements, like the decorative plates, so like it's plates over here and then it's plates right here as well. But then they'll separate it out with the artwork. So it's like it's a flower here, and although it's a flower on the other side, it's not the same type of flower picture, but it's a flower nonetheless. And so I really love how they've structured everything here just to make it like very put together and very cohesive. And we love a cohesive land. We love a cohesive land. That's one of the things that will really take me out of the space is when I come to a land and the land is just not cohesive. And I don't think they do that on purpose. I think just sometimes that's the idea that they wanted for the space. But for me, I love to be able to feel very much so immersed in the space. And so if things are just like not cohesive for me, that really does just kind of like take me out of the space. So like if we came in here and everything in here was like very modern, like very modern, that really would be like, damn, we were really on a roll, and now you've taken me out of the space, because I really feel like I'm here. And that's one of the things that I love about Second Life, is that it really can be an escape, and you don't have to necessarily be trying to escape from anything or anywhere, but it's just to be someplace other than where you normally are. That's the escape. It doesn't have to come with like a negative connotation to it. It doesn't have to be like you're trying to run away from something, but it's like to just kind of immerse yourself in another world where the possibilities are endless, and if the possibility doesn't exist, you can create it. And I think that really, for me, is one of the many beauties of Second Life, is that you really can create things so that they are the way that you want them to be, if they just don't already exist. And I feel like that is why a lot of people have so much creativity. Look how beautiful this is. So I feel like a lot of people have so much creativity when it comes to Second Life, because they catch on very quickly to the fact that if it's not here, I can make it. And there are going to be people that were waiting for me to come and make it, even if they didn't know who I was, to know that I was capable of coming here to make it. They know now because I made it. It's that type of feel. I feel like your creativity is so many different ways to be creative within Second Life. And we have found so many just being together, going on these tours and things like that, whether it's me like dressing up or just taking y'all to all of these different places and spaces, just to kind of see how everyone like decorates and landscapes, and how their mind works with different aspects of different things. We've seen fairy tale sims, we've seen Halloween lands, we've seen Easter themed lands, we've seen all kind of different lands with all kind of different themes and all kind of different spaces and all different kind of seasons. And I just love it. All different kind of time periods. We've gone from like techno time periods to futuristic to Victorian to very modern to very back in the day. Like we have really gone through so many different, I love this art. we've gone through so many different time periods just touring around Second Life. And I know a lot of these places and spaces did not necessarily exist before someone, created them in Second Life. And so I feel like that just speaks volumes to the people that are in Second Life and how creative they know Second Life can be, and how they are willing to show us their creativeness. There have been so many years that I've been on Second Life that I've decorated, and I never shown anyone my homes. And so now I show you guys my home, and I'm so proud when I show y'all my home, because I'm very proud of the spaces that I decorate. Yes, there are many people that decorate way better than me, but I've come a long way. I've come a very, very long way when it comes to my decorating in Second Life, just as the furniture in Second Life has come a long way from when I first started decorating in Second Life. So I really love just to be able to share me coming full circle with my decoration, and like with the way that I dress and things like that, like outfits that I put together. Now, there are people in Second Life, they put that shit on. When I tell you they put that shit on, they put that shit on. And so even I am like, I would have never thought to put that together. Many, many times I feel that way. But just to see how my creativeness when it comes to just dressing, and how that also shines in my real life. There are a lot of elements that I've put together in Second Life with my avatar, or on my avatar, that I've also implemented in my real life. And I'm like, okay, this goes very well, because once again, everything that you see in Second Life, it is coming from some sort of representation through real life. And you always have to remember that, because things are just not that far removed from real life. They can tweak it and make it where it's like you wouldn't see this in real life, but the inspiration is coming from real life. Symmetrical is the word that I was thinking of. I knew it was going to come at the craziest time. They have everything, like things are like on one side and the other side, like everything is very symmetrical. So it's like here, it's like we have the fireplace with the two blue statues, and then it's like, let me see, here they have the two vases. They're not quite the same, but they both have apples. Are they the same? I think they are the same. So we have this one, and then you have this one, so they are the same. So everything is very symmetrical, and I love that. I love symmetry in Second Life, specifically when it comes to how they decorate the lands and houses and things like that. I love symmetry. Mama Aries is not a fan of it. She feels like it's not necessary, but I get that too. But I just feel like it makes the space. I love this blue. It makes the space that just like that much more put together, in my opinion, because it's like everything is even, for lack of a better word. Everything is even. But like, yeah, I just, in 2025, I know that there are going to be so many more things that we're going to be able to experience together, and I'm super duper excited to see like what the lands are going to look like in Second Life, and how everyone is going to change the way that they do a lot of things in Second Life. I know a lot of things will stay the same in Second Life, and I will appreciate that, but I also know that people are getting better and better with everything that they do in Second Life. And so I already know that it's about to be so many nice things going on in Second Life, and we're gonna get to see all of them. I love this tub. It's super duper nice. This place is magnificent. She's like, no, I love him.